Does this sound better? I'm testing my audio right now, so give me 1 second. Does this sound better?
A little bit better. Your voice could be a little louder
Hmm?
though. Your voice could be a little louder.
I'm saying, does it sound good now? It sounds better now?
Yeah.
Okay, how about now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Alright, so, let's see what we... eh. Let us continue on with the journey from last time. We'll... Okay, so Father Oak is that way, so we have to go right. What, a loaf of white bread? Hmm. Okay. I'd best warn you, Ollie boy. It's awful. It's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian. I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to keep to help me now. There's brave you are. Don't forget though. If the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. Remember what old Tree Face told you. The spells menu is a mere tap of the X button away. You should try to familiar yourself with the main menu too while you're at it. Don't worry, you're not gonna break anything no matter what you press, so have a good old poke around in it. And when you learn new skills and that new options will come up on the main menu. So keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it, Mon. No worries. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls and on to the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right, let's help him get back to normal. This is a saving post. Save progress. Excuse me. Teeny bopper. Uh, wow. Okay. It's been a minute, but I'll get the hang of the combat again. What is this thing? It looks like a carrot. Jabber. Oh, it's a carrot with a stick. Ooh. Dead. Smitey, that's what I named him. A bar of chocolate. The white bread only increases my health, not my MP. Crikey, I knew there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. Huh? What's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you your familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellow gets stronger, they start learning new ones too. If you want to see what tricks your familiars have up their sleeves, choose Friends and Familiars from the main menu. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot you see. Press Y when you're in your Friends and Familiars bit. You can change the command slots used for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only have a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time. Meaning if you want them to learn a new one, you have to make them forget one of their old ones. Bit of a pain, but at least you can teach an old familiar new tricks. Anyway, the important thing is that you assign a trick to your familiar's command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. Tricks. It only really has one. It won't learn the others until it gets stronger. Ah. Yeah, let's see. How far back am I getting sent? Continue. You will lose all of your money. Are you sure? Oh, all $30? What can I be? What will I do? Alright, so let's try this again. I just need to relearn some of the combat, but I should get the hang of it. And that wasn't so bad, but that was only against one guy, too. Leveled up. Good for you. Ooh, what the hell? Let me try fighting now. Okay, so I can switch out in combat. It's been a while since I needed to know how to do that. Yeah, I got more money too. go. Ooh. There's a hidden path this way. Let me get that chest that was over here first. A loaf of white bread, okay. Okay, so that path leads to somewhere I can't normally get on my own. There's a chest behind the tree. Don't forget to have a nose around in any of the treasure chests you come around, Mun. You can only open the red ones for now, though. Why can't I only open red chests? A bottle of iced coffee. Well, I made it around. Teeny bopper. Okay. So I got all my money back, that's something. Oh, he got me surprise attack, so that means it attacks first. Dead. We both level up to level 4. Okay, let's go on ahead. Not that much farther now. Okay. Save point right here. A weird stone on the floor. What does this do? Look at that. There's useful. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use these one day. So you... Okay, you didn't tell me what they are, you just said they're useful. Whatever. Hold up, Ollie boy. Huh? What is it? Listen, Mun. Someone's coming. But I don't... Give me 1 second, please.
It's not your streaming, it's my phone.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm trying to figure something. Okay, there. Better? Yeah, sorry. My wife is having some issues with her internet on her phone, so hopefully everything's okay now. But I don't. It's him. It's the flipping guardian. Okay, whatever. It's him. It's the flipping guardian. Who is he? Well, there goes those teeny bomber guys. Ooh. Ooh. Guardian of the woods, steadfast defender of the forest. Okay. Hopefully that fixes the problem. Okay. Let us go and fight him. Let's use the little guy first to see if he has any. Knickers, this looks serious, Solly boy. You best defend yourself. You see the defender can't in it? Use it before you get a proper headache, man. Windfall. Okay. Nice one, Ollie boy. That's tidy. Oh my god, I forgot how this dude freaking talks. Defending against big moves like that can earn you a nice little bonus as well. So when he's starting to building up a nasty looking number, be sure to put up your guard. Yeah, I fucking can't with how this dude talks. I mean, I'm pretty sure British people don't talk like the way he's talking. I'm pretty sure this dude's just a weirdo. Guard. Chance. Look, Ollie boy, the big lump's only gonna knock it himself. Now's your chance to give him a proper walloping. Get some of the MP that fell on the ground. Tidy, there's a gold gem, man. That little beauty restore all your HP for you. Not only that, it'll also do let you do a miracle move that doesn't use any MP. Tidy. But don't hang around forever. Hurry up and grab it, Ollie boy. Yeah, this dude's burning heart. Okay, what does this do? Ooh. 126, so that just straight up kills him. Okay. They both level up to 5. Spirit of the Woods. Oliver reached level 5. Smitey level up to 5. Sand Blast. You obtain a page describing the Guardian of the Woods. Okay, what's up with him? He's cool now? Crikey, that was a close thing, mun. The Guardian. He headed towards the deepest part of the woods. You think he's back to normal now? Your guess is as good as mine, mun. But that weird look in his eyes had gone at least. I reckon it'll probably take some time out to get his head together. Then he'll be right back to the old Guardian. But what made him all screwy like that? You don't think it was... Of course it flippin' was. Had Shadar written all over it. We'd best watch our backs if we visit any more forests. Saying that, you get Guardians everywhere. Anyway, we did what we came to do. We best get back to see old Treeface, eh? Sure, let's go. The Serenity of the Guardian of the Woods heart has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. You obtained a new tale of wonder. Okay.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift. By way of thanks.
You were on a roll, by you, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own.
Ooh.
I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not?
Interesting.
It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I could mention.
What? All right. Ta, Backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head
Okay.
back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
Ding Dong Dell. The Telling Stone is now available from the main menu. You obtained a locket. You described a page describing the Take Heart spell. You've received a page describing the Give Heart spell. Okay. Learn how to play the game and other useful mechanics. I prefer the priceless gift of knowledge. Okay, so this is just telling you how to... yeah. Okay. Creature Compendium. Huh. Okay. Huh. That's interesting to know. We'll kinda teach him a new move, Sandblast. Okay, now I can blind a guy. That does sound nice. Cake. Maybe in a little bit. If you want to get some, go get some. Okay, let's see. Okay, so no, not form familiar. I want to read the spells that I got. There's Take Heart and Give Heart. Use magic to help share a person's virtues. As previously explained, the heart is made up of virtues, emotions, and various other elements. This spell allows you to take some virtue from a person who has it in abundance and store it in the locket. Just be sure to ask for permission before you proceed, remember. A heart belongs to one person and one person alone. Give Heart. Bring balance to someone's heart by restoring a lost virtue. This spell allows you to give the virtues shared using Take Heart to people who are in need of them, in that it offers a means to save the heartbroken. This is one of the most important spells a wizard can learn. Needless to say, it uses necessities the utmost care and forethought. Okay. There was one about the guy. Yeah, where's the Forest Guardian? Oh, Tales of Wonder. The second tale. The Squirrels and the Bramble, Protectors of the Forest. Once upon a time, the whole world was lush and green and covered in countless forests. In the mild days of spring, children would play in their clearings, making necklaces from wildflowers, while in the summer they would shelter from the sun under their ancient trees. And in autumn, of course, they would pick and eat their juicy fruits. Indeed, forests have always been important to youngsters, being carefree places in which to play with gay abandon. But what do you know of the Forest Guardian? But every forest has one. They are believed to be godlike creatures that protect the woods they inhabit, as well as the creatures that dwell within. But how did these guardians come into existence? Oh wow, this is an actual big story. Okay. No human knows for sure, of course, but it is believed they are somehow selected from amongst the creatures that live in the forest. Naturally, since the guardian is responsible for protecting all the forest inhabitants, the biggest, strongest creature in the forest is usually the one selected. There has, however, been one noticeable exception, as related in this well-known fable. A proclamation from the deities of the forest. A forest luxuriant with leaves was home to a gently flowing river and a spring that produced fresh water, and all the beasts lived there in amenity, from tiny insects to creatures as big as 2 men. One day the deities of the forest made a proclamation. The time has come for you to choose your guardian. For the forest did not have a guardian at the time. As soon as the message was received, controversy prevailed among the beasts of the forest, with each one claiming that it would make the best guardian. These sharp fangs will frighten away any enemy, growled the black wolf. These huge claws will shred impostors to pieces, roared the gray bear. And so it continued, with every large forest animal boasting his own case, from the stag with great antlers to the white catfish who dwelt in the spring. Excuse me. The forest's smaller inhabitants, who had no chance of winning any test of strength, could but watch this assembly of beasts in silence. The bickering continued for several nights until one day, a golden haze descended upon the forest, bringing with it an aroma so sweet that the beasts soon forgot about choosing a garden and simply spent the day in a contented gaze, staring at the new golden coloring of the trees around them. The very next day, however, crimson saplings sprouted from some of the trees and quickly grew into a large tangle of red bramble. For the golden haze the beast had enjoyed was, in fact, a cloud of evil-disposed spores. By the time any of them noticed, however, the bramble have covered the entire forest. I will continue with this. I'm just gonna move out of the forest right now, since I feel the music is a little strange for what this story is trying to tell. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, this music does not sound any better. I will put the music back on in a second. Let me just finish reading that story. The bramble. The bramble strangled tree after tree, causing them to wither and die. It seemed only a matter of time before the entire forest would be devoid of life. Thus the wise owl said, "Somewhere in this forest is the tree in which the spores first took root. That tree is the source of this terrible bramble. Cut off its source, and the entire thicket will wilt." Desperate to save their forests, the black wolf and the gray bear resolved to find the tree that the wise owl had mentioned. However, the bramble had grown so thick and so dense that their great bodies simply would not pass through. It was time for the smaller forest creatures to come to the fore, ones who abstained while the other beasts had bickered and boasted about who was the strongest. And so the molted snake slithered through the bramble, moving deep into the forest, in search of the tree where the first spores took root. "Alas, the bramble wraps the tree completely," hissed the snake. "We shall need to cut through it somehow, but I have neither claws nor teeth, only this forked tongue." Upon hearing the molted snake's report, the blue woodpecker leaped into action. "I shall peck through the bramble in no time," he chirped with confidence. But as he neared the tree which the molted snake had described, the bramble became too thick, and he was quite unable to spread his wings, let alone fly close enough to peck at the bramble, and thus he went back dejected. That was the field. Excuse me. That was when the field mice and the squirrels rendered their assistance. These sturdy front teeth of ours shall gnaw through the bramble," squeaked the field mice. "But the bramble goes all the way to the top of the tree," observed the squirrels. "Can you truly climb so high?" The field mouse had conceded they could not, so it was the squirrels who set off to cut through the bramble. That surrounded the tree that had been the first to succumb. The squirrels soon reached the tree and scaled it with ease. In no time at all they were nibbling at the bramble, making light work of cutting through it. No sooner had they begun to chew their way through the bramble than large parts of the thicket that covered the forest fell away and withered. And so the squirrels decided to continue nibbling until the tree was completely free of the bramble. Alas, the bramble contained poison spores, and the squirrels who swallowed them soon felt the effects and fell lifeless to the forest floor. And yet, this did not deter the other brave squirrels who had resolved to rid the tree of the bramble and save the forest at any cost. And each of them continued to chew. The moment the last of the bramble was cut, the entire tangle withered away. The last remaining squirrel fell from the tree, dashing its head upon the ground. The squirrels had saved the forest. When the black wolf and the gray bear were finally able to wade through the dead bramble, they came across the bodies of the dead squirrels and let out terrifying cries. The guardian. As the animals' cries rang out, the squirrels' souls floated from their bodies as pure orbs of light. The black wolf and the gray bear watched in amazement as the orbs floated into a hollow in the tree, bringing it back to life. The deities of the forest had spoken. The squirrels were the forest's true guardians. Though they were among the smallest and the weakest of the beasts, their courage was greater than all of the largest creatures. Size has no bearing on a creature's stature. That was nice, I guess. That was a nice story. Wasn't too crazy, but I guess it's not meant to be. Ah, crap. Hold on. I'm looking for the Guardian, but where would it be? Ah, here it is. Oh, when you zoom in, their freaking model changes to their in-game model instead of a picture. The Guardian of the Woods, a divine being who has protected the deep, dark woods since time immemorial. Though generally peaceful and rather passive, it becomes wild and irrational when angry, pounding the earth with such fury that that all around it are brought to their knees. Okay. Alright, let's put the music back on. Alright. Excuse me. Damn, he made really quick work of those guys. They dropped pie. Sorry about that. Let's see. It's not too far now. Alright. Seems to straighten out the camera for an angle. Ding dong dell.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right, though, Ollie boy, I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right. One of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go. You'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well, now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. He's got more get-up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
Why can't that guard let them in? Let me talk to you, guy. Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you could do us a favor. I wish I could. I really do. But I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. Oh, it's not... Oh, no, it's not that. We just wish to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Ha ha ha. Well, if it's enthusiasm you're after, I've got plenty to spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Drippy, how do I get enthusiasm out of his, heart? Look at the pages the old Treeface gave you for your book. And it's a spell called Take Heart you need to cast first. Take Heart, huh? Sure. Take Heart.
Tidy! Looks like you've got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you've just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
Give heart. So we need to give this guard the enthusiasm we got from his friend, huh? That's right, Ollie boy. The spell you need to this time is give heart, in it. I know it sounds just like the other one, but don't get them mixed up. Whatever you do. Don't worry, Mr. Drippy. Give heart is the one that repairs broken hearts. I'll remember that. Now when you cast give heart, you'll need to choose the piece of heart you want to restore from your locket. Of course, you've only got one in there at the moment, so even you can't mess this up. You piece of shit. Go on then, give the guard his enthusiasm back. Alright, here goes. Enthusiasm. Ooh.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato.
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
That's good.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Apparently heard
Indeed we
this
had.
place hyped up a lot,
This
so
way,
it better
everybody.
be good. I can't thank you enough, but I'm sure you'll receive your fair share of merit stamps for performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me without even thinking of the merit stamps you'd earn? You do have a merit stamp card, don't you? They're used to collect stamps awarded for helping those in need. If you don't have one, you should visit Swift Solutions in the town and pick one up. Listen to me rambling on. I have to get this gate open. That's what you've been waiting for, isn't it? Yes, please, sir. Tidy! We can finally go inside. Oh my god, I will never get over friggin' Mr. Drippy saying tidy all the time. Ding Dong Dell, the Cat King's castle? This place is ruled by a Cat King? We're finally here! We're finally in Ding Dong Dell! Indeed we are, Ollie boy. There are a few unseen snags on the way, I'll admit. But all's well that ends well, and I was going to take you to see old Treeface eventually anyway. Righto, on with the wand hunt. The king of this place knows a spell or two. Let's see if he can help us, shall we? A real-life king? Sure. I guess that means we should head for the big old palace over there, huh? Oh. I can't read this thing. What is this place? This is an inn, isn't it? Yep, this is an inn. Alright, it's this way. Ooh! Look at that cutscene.
Look at his funny clothes.
Stop it now. Don't be so mean. I've never seen anything quite as strange as that. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, God. He's just wearing pants and suspenders. I'm sorry, Ollie boy. No matter how trendy they are over in Motorville, your clothes are just plain out of place over here. Are they really so strange? But this is all I have. Then, well, just have to buy you some more, won't we? There's loads of shops here in Ding Dong Delmon. One of them must sell clothes in it. I guess. Okay, let's see where I can find a store where I can buy a new outfit. This place has the marker on it. What the hell? Look at that old lady. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you sell clothes for this war? I mean, do you sell regular clothes? Clothes? Her name's Hootenanny? Oh my god. It's literally spelled Hootenanny. Hootenanny. This game is a little clever, isn't it? Clothes, dear? Oh, shut up. Oh, hoot. I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. Don't tell us that, Mun. Have you seen how the boy's dressed? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks wherever we go. My street cred is in ruins. Who? A fairy? I used to see your kind all the time, but I'll bet children these days don't even know who you are. Oh, shut up, lady. You're gonna do nothing but owl puns, aren't you? You with your fucking hunch and your eyeglasses. You're telling me, kids these days, man, disrespectful, ignorant, downright rude. They won't know a fairy if it kicked them in the flippin' shins. Not like you, eh, missus? Now, about these clothes. Yes, dear. Let me think now. Ah, now that I come to think of it, there was a traveler who... I'm getting tired of these puns, but they're so endearing. There was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. I also just like that they're spelled H-O-O. Who. He'd bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old one behind. Roughly human-shaped, is it? And cheap, I shouldn't doubt. Tidy, we'll take it. But Mr. Drippy... Yes, now I remember. He was the one who... Yes, he said they were very special clothes, made from fabric woven from the fibers of the sky tree, if I remember rightly. Lovely and comfy, extremely hard wearing, and lucky to hoot. I think the only problem would be the size. If it's you who are going to wear this outfit, dear, I'll need a few hours to make some alterations. It would look huge on you. Shut up. I am loving this. Could you come back tomorrow morning? Of course we can, man. How about that, Ollie boy? There's lucky. Neato. Thank you very much, ma'am. Hoo. A pleasure, my dear. Toodle-hoo for now, until tomorrow. Oh, this fucking lady with her owl puns. Tomorrow's flipping pages away, man. Like to go to see the king right away, but we can't go till you've got your outfit stored, innit? I guess not. But what will we do until tomorrow? I know. The guard on the gate said something about us getting kind of card from a place in town, innit? Something Solutions. I think he said the name of the shop was... When we just went in, the Houtique... It's fucking called the Houtique. Oh my god. That's the owl one. Was it, Swift Solutions? There's clever of you. That's the one. I knew it was some kind of other kind of bird. Nice one, Ollie boy. The stores here do sure have goofy names. You reckon? They're named after what they look like, innit? Well, let's head over to Swift Solutions, shall we? Swift Solutions? What kind of bird would that be based off of? I'm pretty sure there's no bird called Swift. Swift is more of a characteristic of a bird rather than the name of a bird. Oh my god, this dude's wearing a fucking bird hat. Taskmaster. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. And where those who are feeling helpful agree to perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of tasks do you mean, sir? You honestly don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you? Well, I shall swallow my amazement and explain. Folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take their errands for them. On your travels, you're bound to run into people who are looking for help. You'll have to decide whether or not to soothe their fluttering hearts by taking on tasks they set you. Have a look at the errand board over there. On it, you'll see a list of tasks you can take on. At Swift Solutions, you can also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters. These are known as bounty hunts. If you want to find out more, access the main menu and take a look at your journal. My journal, huh? Okay, I think I got it. Your journal will also show you how many merit stamp cards you've got. Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about those. I don't think I have one though. Oh, you don't, do you? Well, that is swiftly remedied. Keep this merit card safe. You'll need it to collect stamps when you complete tasks. Once you've filled a few cards, you can exchange them for merit awards, which are sure to be useful on your travels. Simply visit the nearest branch of Swift Solutions, hand over your completed cards, and the awards will be yours. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, helping people out is all part of saving the world, Ollie boy. But before we take a start on all that do-goodery, we need to get you dressed for the job. Now that Hootenanny said your outfit would be ready tomorrow, so I reckon our best plan is to go and get a good night's sleep down at the Cat's Cradle, ain't it? The journal is now accessible from the main menu. God, Swift Solutions, the Houtique, the Cat's Cradle. It just had to be nothing but puns, didn't it? I won't lie though, out of all of these so far, the Houtique is probably my favorite so far. Yes, I like the Hootenanny with her owl puns, and oh my god, this lady has cat hair and is actually a cat. The proprietor, oh my god, shut up. Welcome to one of the Cat's Cradle's chain of premium inns. We provide ourselves in our practicality and pricing. Stay. Yeah, I'll stay. Your custom is always appreciated. You look a little unusual. You're a traveler, I presume. Then I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns, wherever your travel may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you'll enjoy them as much as we do. Thank you very much. Look at your wizard's companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all your travelers who stayed here have filled it back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, man? It's a flippin' mighty spellbook, innit? We best stay at as many places as we can, eh? I guess so. You obtained a new Regions of the World page.
Oliver? Oliver? Huh? Mom?
Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver. Mom? Is this a dream?
It looks
You
like
must
it.
listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is. Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean? He's someone very important to both of us. But who is he? And where do I have to go? It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver. No matter how hard it gets. Mom?
I'm pretty sure it might be his...
Mom!
Could be someone related to him or some other weird thing. Morning, young man, and what a perfectly fine morning it is too. You slept well, I hope? Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Ta, missus. See you soon. Righto, Ollie boy. Back to that owl shop, innit? Oh, okay. Mom. Save your progress. Alright, let's go see the fucking hootenanny about getting our clothes back. Let's through here. Hootenanny, hoot babies, hoot family. No, hootenanny's probably the only one that sounds good. Oh god, I just like how she's hunched over. She doesn't even really... She's not wearing anything that makes her look like an owl, but she just looks like an owl. It's really weird. There's a chest. It seemed to be sealed by some kind of magic. Can't open it. Hoo-hoo! There you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy! Best try them on, eh, Ollie boy? Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. It shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
What do you think?
Huh? Oh,
Ooh.
this trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Whew, for those old things? Don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor just from taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? Hoo hoo hoo. I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Of course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit. Or 3. We sure do. You obtained a set of traveler's clothes. And now you've got some dapper duds. We can head to the palace, tidy. Time to meet the king, huh? I'm kinda nervous. Excuse me. So what do you even sell, lady? Oh, just provisions? White bread, iced coffee, poison be gone, and blindness be gone. Treats. Ingredients. Let me actually see if I can feed him. Chocolate. Smitey's attack increased by 1 point. Well, so now he has his look of the game. Alright, let's see. Take it that statue's supposed to be what the king looks like. He is a one fat cat. I also just noticed, but the guards' helmets all look like cat ears. And their spears look like fishes. Apologies, but everyone in the palace is busy trying to find the Red King's herring. The King's Red Herring. I mean, welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You're travelers, I take it. You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. Ah, you're after an audience with King Tom. Tomcat. Oh, God. Are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through, but I'm afraid it's not possible at the moment. But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Meowjesty's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. His Meowjesty's? That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his Meowjesty would be able to replace this one if he were to lose it. What that aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day. Alright. What are we going to do, Mr. Drippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through town. Think you're gonna swim all the way to town? I reckon it's possible. Why don't we have a look in a few of the ponds? And that, just in case, can't do any harm, can it? It sure can't. Gee, I hope we can find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing. Oh god, so you have to look for the fish in the... Why does a cat have a pet fish? It's like... God, it's like, it's like a bird having a pet mouse. Or a person having a pet cheeseburger. It all just seems very strange. Don't tell me I have to do an actual fishing minigame. Look, Ollie boy, see that red herring over there? I reckon we found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look though, just to make sure, innit? Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? Come on, just hop on them rickety-looking bits of wood. You'll be fine. Ah, gee. Alright, I guess I'll try. Knickers, he got away. Sorry. He's a lively one, alright. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy. After him. his outfit? He doesn't have a hood. It's just a cape. Either way, his outfit is pretty simple. It's just like weird shoes, white pants, like a blue shirt with the he's wearing a white white undershirt, long sleeve undershirt, and a blue shirt over the tunic, and then a cape. What is this? There's the herring. How he got over here, and so this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy, that's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and to see that palace guard, shall we? Yeah, I was gonna ask that same thing, and I guess. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna carry it and be like, the fish. Huh.
Reminds me of Miyagi.
Oh. You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. You don't see him right there? This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I know the regal scarlet tones the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swum through the sewers into town, like. Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. Ah, if I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course. But with him in his current state... What's that? Something's up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been in indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy. That fish...
should have hurried, because that fish could be dying without water.
So it was you who delivered one's
Yeah.
treasure back to one. And you wish for a prize, hmm?
A prize.
Come now, don't be shy.
Your Majesty,
Your Meowjesty.
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Ooh. He floated in the air when he ran over to him.
That smell. Could it be? What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy? Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy? Once you defy him, there's no turning back. But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
So, I take it before we can get the wand, we need to get this guy to not be lazy.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
Broken-headed, ugh.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Nope. The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I said, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness is dragging everyone down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for more. No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of art from all the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all it's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do now, Mr. Drippy? We trawl through the town for someone else with the get-up-and-go of plenty, innit? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where? Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village-sized after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? In something of a quandary, are we? Flipping heck, man. Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. Thanks, that's really nice of you. See, we need to borrow a piece of someone's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like this, just look into your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they're nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, innit? Allow me to tell you a little bit more about the locket of yours. You see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. That is how it reacts in the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map on the top right of the screen. Neato! It will not serve to tell you which of these virtues the subject has in excess, but I should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will. Now, sally forth and seek your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir. If you ever find yourself in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. Right-ho, Ollie boy, let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare then, shall we? If your locket glows all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it, let's go, Mr. Drippy. Let's see. They're both square. Both square, they both float. I don't really play Crash, I just know that the thing talks and it helps you by taking a hit from time to time. That's literally the extent of my knowledge of Aku Aku. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket is glowing. Tidy, then there's someone round here with a piece of heart to spare in it. The fuck? Why is that kid dressed like a guard? And the only person around here is him? And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot. You mean to think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That to do, my lad. I'd bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? Do you think his lantern actually works? I don't remember it from the cutscenes very much. I don't know, I like Mr. Drippy. Most more like his shape. How do, Saucepan Head? I don't suppose you fancy us doing a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy, huh? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live in town. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, we're right here about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you're coming in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of the stuff. If we were to give you some to the King Tom, the whole town would sort itself out quite sharp. Yeah, so we are wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this is gonna go into something where the only way we would be able to take some of his enthusiasm if we go down in the well and stop the rats or some shit. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, see, Ollie boy? They don't know what to make of them half the time. So does this mean King Tom's gonna be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king goes back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, Mun. Your enthusiasm gonna put a spring in everyone's step, innit? That's great to hear. Until then, I better stay here and keep an eye out for the mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. That king better fucking be better after this. It better not be he's just a lazy fat cat. Because that would be... Because I essentially just took a piece of that kid's soul from him. And I'm giving it to this king so he can get off his fat ass. So he better be goddamn grateful for me doing this. Alright, let's see. Yep. I mean, I got consent from him, but still. Yeah, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. King Tom the 14th. Sorry, Your Majesty. It's just we have something for you. Yeah, we plucked it out especially for you, Catface. You'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease on life, it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... yeah, that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all of these visitors has taken its toll. No need to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, isn't it? Alright, let's see.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
Hopefully.
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is
appears
just
that
like
you were
Lord of the
cursed with
Rings.
a lack of enthusiasm.
When Gandalf
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself
gave
for a
the
while
King of
there.
Rohan his
It
youth
seems
back.
one's in your debt.
From the second movie? What would you claim as your prize? Tidy, you know what we asked for, ain't it, Ollie boy? Oh, sure, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has already had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten, hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is and one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed, he is, Your Majesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard. He doesn't exactly know much of magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide me with a spell or two. One's wand will be little use without spells to cast after all. I don't think I read it that way, so damn it. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. You received a page describing the Springlock spell. Huh. You received a page describing the Rejuvenate spell. Yo-ho-ho. You must really enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, and one that will restore things to their former glory, What did you use to get up with... Oh, excuse me. One that unlocks things, and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you use to get up to with these, Your Majesty? None of your business, fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has set word to the Quartermaster I don't know how to say that. Quartermaster store? Down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. The Quartermaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? Are you sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear the safety of such an innocent. No matter, the Cotton Master store provides weapons and equipment for use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand? You sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves to one again in a short while. Oh god, this shop is shaped like a bird. Really. And the dude is literally a bird. Or at least has a bird helmet. Nope, they blink, so he's Birdman. Caw to you! His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. Oh my god, I just got his name. The Quartermaster. The Quartermaster. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here to help with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? It seems an explanation is in order. Very well then. Here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want a crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus or whatever. It's not complicated, so you don't get into a flap. The best way to learn is to just by equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. Select just a tutorial shit. Call. Why not buy a matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all. Okay. Start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like the old bird has a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only thing you can equip. Well, just like you can equip all sorts of wands as well. Flipping heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get your new wand from King Tom, innit? Clean forgot I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, old boy. Come on, let's head to the palace. Let's see. Oh god. Some of this shit's really expensive. I'll buy the wooden sword. Alright, let's get out of here. Excuse me. Alright, let's... where's the king? What happened? Oh, it's you, thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Sorry about that, my throat's starting to get to me a little bit. Flipping heck, man, don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. As far as you know. After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he could give it to you by way of a reward. So determined, in fact, he said that he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, innit? What's the fuss all about? His Majesty has disappeared. Huh? The gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? Oh, what's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigation, ain't it? Right-ho, Helmet Face. You and your mates keep an eye out for the castle. We're going to be looking for clues. Yes, understood. Where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know very well. In fact, come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about somewhere I know really well? What do you think, Clever Clogs? Motorville, ain't it? Motorville? What does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over here, Ollie boy. What does that mean? You gotta remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it? what we see here in the world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates. Okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh? To save my mom. Exactly. And your mom is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? We're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom over there, ain't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected, not just Alicia and your mom, all people. They are, so... Exactly, that's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tong over here. When someone in your world is in a pinch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, innit? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate. That's right, but maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend the Cat King. Huh? Well, Shopkeeper's Cat and King Tong and King of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar statue-wise, isn't it? Shopkeeper's Cat? I don't think Flipping heck, man, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, he's the spitting image of Timmy the cat, he is. I did? So you mean that King Tom and Timmy Tolderum are but Mrs. Leah's cat? There's clever of you, better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? Two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere, you just gotta keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might be able to get a clue where King Tom's got himself to. So magic us up a gateway and let us head over to your world, shall we? You remember HAW, don't you? Sure I do. Let's head over to see how everyone back in Motorville is doing. Hold on one second. Oh, I can save just right here. I think for right now, since it's been an hour and a half, I think I'm gonna end it here because I don't want to overextend how much I play these games, and my throat's not doing too good, so I kind of want to give it a chance to rest because this seems like a game where I'm gonna be talking a lot. So I'm gonna end it for now. I'll be checking the VOD to see how the audio is in this, because usually how it goes is I mute my TV or my monitor or whatever so my mic doesn't catch the audio from the TV or the monitor. And this time I just put on the sound and put my headset down so I can, kind of be a little more comfortable than usual, and yeah, I'm hoping that it can be kind of good like this, so I can be a little more relaxed, and eventually when I do get like an actual mic, I can have better sound quality and stuff. So this is just a little test to see how my audio goes, and hopefully it sounds okay when I hear it later on. Alright, but that'll be it for the stream right now, everyone. Thank you all for coming, and I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow. I might not do anything, but we'll see. I've been King Kuma. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank my #1 fan as always. And I hope you all have a good day, good night, or whatever, wherever you are in the world, and I hope you all take care.